What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mark. Let's talk some Bitcoin ETF. Yes, the morning after the first day of ETF trading was active. I'm going to break it all down for you guys in this video. Welcome to Not Your Father's Capital. All right, now let's get it. Let's talk about this Bitcoin ETF and some of the numbers, some of the values. And then at the end of this video, make sure you guys stick around. I'm going to show you the chart, give you guys some insight, some of my commentary along of what's happening right now as we get into the weekend. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting seeing how this all trickles down. But more so, we're going to talk about Bitcoin too, because we're seeing a little bit of a correction going on, a little bit of selling of the news, if you will. So let's get into it, guys. Without further ado, make sure you guys are all firmly subscribed down below. Smash that like button as well. It really does help us here on YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you. Follow on X too. I have my handle in the bottom left of your screen. It's something where I like to drop some news on there as well from time to time. Make sure you guys are all following me there on that platform. Okay. Now, obviously, this is not financial advice, so please do your own research and due diligence with all things crypto and financial. But I want to give you guys this video. You know, there's a lot of newly affirmed Bitcoin experts out there in the wild. But now within this first spot ETF being approved, we've had the first round of these ETFs, I should say. We've had $4.5 billion in one-day trading volumes. Data, it was coming down from Yahoo Finance's numbers, and we see that the GBTC, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, that was clear on Wednesday, has half of the volume. BlackRock has a quarter of the volumes, and then 10 other funds had more than $1 billion trade volume in their first 30 minutes of trading on Thursday. Okay. Now, this was just hours after the U.S. SEC basically approved that first wave of Bitcoin ETFs. Okay. Now, it's something where I think it's important to understand that I think this was all coming. I think people knew about it. I think they weren't allowed to talk about it. They were betting on it. And yes, it did happen. Okay. Now, when we dive into the charts, you can see around that time period, right? So this was basically when we started trading. It had been about 9 a.m. Eastern on the 11th. You can see this range right here on the trading view, getting about 6-7%, right? And this was performed in roughly 6-7 hours, 9 hours to be exact, okay? Unbelievable stuff just within this new news dropping. And the first day of trading, like I said, guys, you cannot ignore what we have seen. Crazy stuff. 9 hours, 6.61% just from that measuring of that graphic on the chart. And that was just from the news and the first round of it, guys. It's still very, very young, right? Now we're getting a bit of a sell-off, which was to be expected. But as we get into what this is actually going to happen, you can see how Grayscale and BlackRock, obviously being the two biggest entities, led the pack with 56 and 38 million shares respectively, okay, traded. And that's where you saw them finishing the day with $2.3 billion in trading volume, and the BlackRock iShares Bitcoin ETF IBIT having $1 billion by the end of the day. And that is something where it's easily the biggest one-day splash in ETF history, okay? Crazy stuff. The trading volumes do not lie. And more so when we talk about it being early and us really not having that crystal ball to see what's going to happen with Bitcoin, okay? This is where you look at the market impact on the first day as just being basically flat. I think really in perspective of what the magnitude is going to be felt. Okay. I think due to the volatility of Bitcoin, really didn't do much. And I think that's what's important to understand is, yes, it was crazy. Yes, it was a big rumors news event, but in perspective, the Bitcoin, I mean, Bitcoin has had stronger days than 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% in the past. Okay. So let's take the time to look back at the trading view. Start over. I'm going to show you guys kind of what we're at right now. When you look at the chart, currently trading hands at 44,786, just a tick below 45K at the time of this recording. Look at this sharp red candle, guys. Not what we like to see. Getting down to this really much. This is exactly where I would probably have it at that 44, 44.6, 44.5. That's kind of where I'm looking at for a very, very strong support line. But You can see as we just bounced up off of that. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at the time of this recording. I don't know where you guys are at when you're going to be watching this video, but at the time of the recording, firmly going down with a lot of red candles. And we're going to see how this support's going to be tested, okay? But I want to take the time as you're looking at all these boxes around the Bitcoin chart moving. A product that I'm affiliated with, xtalgo.com, very, very important tool I use in my crypto trading. I'm not going to give you guys much of a sales pitch other than I'm going to show you the actual chart and just tell you it works. It's not a crystal ball, but it does absolutely work. You can see back here on Wednesday at around 2100, we saw this momentum up flash, and we experienced all of these gains, and then a possible retracement down, and then boom, red candle down, and then bouncing back up until we got the as high as, let me pull up the ruler again, roughly a 21-hour period, there was about 6-7% gain in that time period, okay? That's what I use it for from time to time to make my day trading more efficient and effective. It really takes some of the guesswork out of it using algorithmic principles, and it's something where it does absolutely work. It's no sales pitch. And then you can see right now around 1800 or 1500, we got this momentum down flash, and then this momentum is continuing and effectively would have allowed us to not give back some of these gains that we got from the last momentum up flash. So very strong stuff. It simply works. I have a promo code down below in my description box. I'm going to post it in the comments box, pin it to the top as well. xtalgo.com, 20% off, 30-day money-back guarantee. You don't like it, you don't think it works, you hate it, money back, no questions asked. But it truly is a crypto tool that I use on the day-to-day to make my trades better and more efficient. And I really do see some profit and some more value being added from having this in my investment tool belt, okay? But like I said, guys, it's not a crystal ball, not financial advice, so always do your own research. I'm just trying to make you make the best educated decisions along the way and put you in a position to make better educated decisions, okay? But good stuff coming. 2024 Bitcoin halving cycle, I think, is going to be a lot bigger of an event than what we're seeing with the spot ETFs. I think this spot ETF stuff, we're still kind of wishy-washy, I think, from an institutional perspective as well as a crypto side of the game. We kind of have one eye open. I think that's still there, but for the people I talk to within crypto, the magnitude and the true effect of what it actually means has not and is not going to be fully felt at this moment in time. So all good stuff. I hope you guys are all doing well. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Smash that like button on your way out. Subscribe down below, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.